So we're entering camp by way of what I call the portal to traditional mobility, because we're going to be working so hard to with a less than traditional mobility system. This is the portal to traditional mobility. Trying to make it big enough to get tractor trailers in to unload them. But at least for now, trucks may be a very ambitious car. But because of how muddy it was, we had to bring in a lot of large rock just to get the driveway to not be quite so muddy. So welcome. Here we are at camp. Tonight, I'm going to take you through a quick tour of the pod. Last night we kind of didn't make it this far. Solar lights had they blew over. They were sitting on a workbench over there. They blew over and turned on, and the batteries died. So let me back up here. It's right around freezing today. I realize in the dark this doesn't give you a lot of light to see the pod, but that's the pod. And inside, got cot, some tools under there, 10-degree sleeping bag. That's good for temperatures down to 10 degrees. That's be negative 12 degrees Celsius right around. The pod is basically an oversized cabinet with a roof on it, and the floor, I suppose. Buddy heaters. Wife says I can't call home unless I try out the buddy heater. Got some solar lights. The solar lights I was telling you about, that they worked yesterday, they just wasn't nearly bright enough. So yeah, 7 feet by 8 feet. This is the pod. 56 square feet. Cozy. Just enough room. This is the door we just came in. You can see that. Last night, the wind was howling, really just blowing like crazy, and ended up blew the door open a few times. My method for locking the door for the time being is something like that. And then if it gets serious, I have to tap that nail in with the end of the axe there. So I had to do that a few times last night. But this is the pod. So supper's done, dishes are washed, and I'm gonna give you a little more of a perspective of what the pod is all about. Right now I'm living it. Got the sleeping bag. I don't know if you can see it, but plywood, 1 inch of insulation, rigid insulation, and then outside plywood. So it's insulated, all the walls. But really the goal is, in time, we put giant casters underneath this, and then the pod becomes a storage pod within the production facility right nearby. Right now I'm living in it. I got the buddy heater going, warming up for the evening, and the door is cracked so that carbon monoxide can escape. But eventually the end design, the design intent is for the pod to eventually become a storage unit on wheels, mobile storage of fasteners, hardware, tools, whatever is needed within the production facility. So that's the background behind the pod. Right now, it's for living though.